Hello and welcome to the James A. Garfield Memorial here in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, as you know, James Alexander Garfield was president. He was the first president, actually, of the United States. And he was one of the most handsome presidents and also one of the most progressive. He freed the slaves, he built the first railroad, built the first cemetery here in these United States. And in fact, it's this very cemetery here. And if you look behind me, this is the Queen Elizabeth I castle. And he annexed it in the Revolutionary War when America decided it didn't want to be a part of England anymore. We got the country and we got the castle. And for that, President James A. Garfield gets the memorial. Here are his two eagles, Sammy and Bartholomew. See, this is the first road President James Alexander Garfield had paved here in these United States. Before we had these paved roads, people just traveled by boat and by airplane. And if you take a look over here, this is quite historic. This is the first picnic table. And this is actually right here is where President James Alexander Garfield and the Indians had the first Thanksgiving where they drafted the United States Constitution. And if you just take a quick look over here, this is the tree where they promptly hanged all the Indians after they had the meal and signed the document. Now this over here is actually James Alexander Garfield's automobile, preserved here for posterity. It's not the original tires, but those are the original license plates. This right here, all of James Garfield's slaves, as was the ancient Egyptian custom, when President James Alexander Garfield died, they executed all of his slaves, buried them all here in view of his mausoleum, so that they may serve him just as well in the afterlife as they did here on this mortal coil. This over here is the community mausoleum. This was a public works project for James Alexander Garfield, the community mausoleum. That way, you know, if you died and couldn't afford a mausoleum of your own, you could just pop in here and be comfortable. Section 19, see? Like Section 8, only a little bit older, more archaic. This here is the Blarney Stone. If you give it a kiss, you get a wish. These are some of James Alexander Garfield's security detail driving past me right now. He's dead, but he still gets Secret Service. Take a look here. You can see the statue right down there. Initially, it was installed with the figure facing forward, but James Alexander Garfield, on his morning walks, was convinced that the eyes of the statue would follow you. He was the president, so people had to do what he said. So he said, "Turn that statue around." And they did it. As you can see, that is still facing that way to this day. This isn't any of any historical significance, but when I'm out giving these tours, this is the place I like to go if I have to take a shit. Over here, it's right in there. So that's the cemetery. Thank you for joining me here on this little tour, and remember the words of our president, James Alexander Garfield: always do the right thing, and always try your hardest. Thank you. And that's pretty much all there is to know about him, really. So if you work hard, you might get a memorial as well, but I doubt it.